Okay, well, this is creepy. Look, there's a spider, but it's invisible. The invisible spider. Problem with witches, or whatever they're called. They can't die. If you're not careful, they just throw potions and they can survive in water. It's working well though, and I've done a little bit more. Welcome to episode, I think it's 14 of Donut's Minecraft videos. As you can see, it lights up when something goes in it. I've basically finished some of the stuff. I decided to do chests like this, and yes, this is an acacia door. I don't know if that's new or whatever, but eventually I want it to be iron, because that would look a lot better than that peach colored. The mob trap's working well since I don't have to wrong thing. So as you can see, that was great. A lot of stuff. I had a problem with, because that water flow, and I did just this entrance to this, that still looks horrible. And then I made a new way to get into it. It's more complicated, but whatever. I do it every time because there's no jumping necessary. Now what was I going to show you guys? Oh. When that water stream comes in, this is where one of the separators was. So if there's a group of two, for example, what I had there was the raw meat or rotten meat. If there's a group of two, it will send one down to the thing, down to the separator, and one across, because it can't take two at a time. So I turned this into diamonds, since diamonds don't come here. At least I hope they're not coming from here. And put the raw meat at the very end. So it now works perfectly. I love this. No, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was weird. But it works quite well for such a simple trap. Hey, I wonder if that's him. Our invisible spider. So it's a little bit more confusing to get in and out, but it worked. And I got rid of all this stuff that was in here, these chests, and that's basically what this is, miscellaneous, until I find something to put it. Like all my armor and weapons and pickaxes and all that stuff is going to go in one chest eventually. All my stone bricks are going to go in here. This is just miscellaneous completely. I might have like a building supplies other than just stone bricks. Maybe food, miscellaneous food, and maybe I'll eventually get food, like have that farm, and that's close every time. I need to elongate that. So I'm liking this. I was originally going to do a coal ceiling. I want it, and floor and walls. I've decided I like the ceiling, and I'm just going to do this type of thing all along the walls, and have the coal floor. But then that means I get a little bit more room. Not that it's needed, but I like it a little bit more, because when it's only two or three high, it just feels constraining, even though the 3 is definitely not. And the fact that I did all this stuff at the top, and then I realized, well, if I was going to do a coal roof, we wouldn't see that. So, and all these stairs, there would be no purpose to it. So, I kind of made purpose for it, and that's because I'm just not going to do that. I want to bring this around and have it come and stop here, because I want it to be a little bit longer, since I'm continually, all the time. Oh, I don't have any rails. And that was because I'm running out of iron. I'm continually bumping it, and it just goes down. Now, it only goes down to this junction, but the last time I tried to hop in at this junction, and it took me up to my separator, because it wasn't the right timing, since I'm supposed to start at the beginning, and so it should be down here. If you noticed, I get eggs when I come down here. These stupid chickens somehow found their way, and they like these little slots, so I'll get like 2 eggs every time I come down. I've had problems with the minecart not being able to get in it, and which is really bad. Like, you click on it and nothing happens, or it does whatever it is, because I had lava, and it would literally place the lava and destroy the whole track, and I'd have to remake some of it, and that's not fun. For this episode, I think I'm just gonna put another layer on top of the trap, and I can't do it yet, but I want to make one that, in fact, this layer that has pistons, so that and pressure plates, and as soon as they land on the pressure plate, they get pushed. So this will hopefully be successful. The problem is, it's very possible Enderman would be able to spawn, which is not exactly what I want, but it might be tall enough. I'll see. It probably wouldn't be, but I don't know. We're gonna have to work away around that, but I'm gonna have to get a bunch of supplies, so I'll have to make a farm. So maybe that's what I'll do this time. Preparation for that. So for the pistons you need, I don't remember what you need. I'll have to look. Well, I'll be back. Hello everyone. I made the pistons. I got 24 of them so far. That's all I could spare. I actually made enough. I made 30, but I didn't have enough slimes to actually produce the rest as sticky pistons, which is what we're going to be needing. So what I wanted to do, and I'll have to eventually get more supplies, is, so we've got the center. I had double layered it so that, because I was one time having a trouble, I think it was probably the snapshot, but it was sensing that somehow light was getting through, and if I made it a double layer, they couldn't. Um, so what I wanted to do first was, oh, that was close. So that when it pushes, oops, I did it wrong, but I'll just show you anyways, just for the visual. So I've actually got a problem now. I need to think about how to do this. Oh, I need to have the one back. Sorry, that was my bad. But when it pushes it, when the corner pushes it, it'll need to be one back, so it'll be back here, and this will be back there. It will push it into this one, which will then push it into this, into the center. And then as we get bigger, there's only 4 corners, so it's easier because then you've got a ton of just straight away, and then the corner, and straight away, and corner, and so on. But these need to be up higher so that I can put a pressure plate and repeater so that we can get this working. So I will be back with supplies. I don't have any. I'm not using the iron. I only use that for mining redstone and gold and diamonds and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have get all the redstones and stuff and come back. So I'll be back in a sec. So I got all the stuff. So as you can tell, when you step here, it hit you that way, and when it's... I think I did this wrong. Maybe. Oh. That's why. There's not supposed to be one there. But, when you're here, it hits you this way, which then bump you down there. So, this is gonna be the schematic or whatever. Oops. And then we're going to make an upside down pyramid out of these things. And we're going to eventually need to put stuff underneath these, and I'll show you why later. So we got all 4. Okay. Now for the guts of it. So let's see what I have here. 24 seeds. Isn't it supposed to? Thought it did. That was close. I thought items did, but maybe they don't. Maybe those only work on weighted brush plates or whatever. No, I'm an idiot. I have to use that. Okay. Well, we know it works. We don't need to test it. That's what I get from this. So I don't kill myself. Okay. Let's see. I think we'll have enough. Oh yeah. That's right. If we get rid of this, we don't have to worry about it malfunctioning. Or actually working and throwing you over the side. So now no matter where it spawns here, it will automatically send you over, or send you here and then over. I was just thinking, can't stuff spawn on top of these? Once we make the thing, I'll find out how to build it so that they don't. But for right now, let us... Now we need a test subject. Or we can just trust that it's going to work. I'm assuming they can spawn on pressure plates. I've only got 12 more left. So if this uses... If a 2x2 area uses 4... 8, 12 spawning areas, and that's a 4 meter squared hole. How much will a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 use? And it's more about the perimeter than the area. So the area essentially would be 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. This one would be 4, 8, 12, 16. So it's going to multiply pretty fast how much we'll need. So I'm gonna build the... I'll go to bed first, but I'll build the casing around it and then we can kind of see if it's working. I'll have to probably go into creative to see that. My cave is starting to look nice. I wanted to build a small room for my bed, but I'm gonna try to do this project first. The thing about the Enderman that I think will still let it work is the fact that have any more? Nope. Because I've only got 3 buckets, so if they're all empty, they're all empty. Oh! Now, where did he come from? Did I kill mess up anything? Well, I guess that means that I need to light this up better. Right, there's one right here. It doesn't look bad. Where'd he spawn from? I don't know. Well, we won't worry about it for now. I don't like witches, because they stop up the system, since they can't die. Do I have a visitor up here? No. Whew, that's close. Well, we know it works. Spiders won't be able to spawn, so I don't really like those being here anyways. Okay. Gonna work, right? Yes. Need to make sure it's not going to interfere with anything. And then we'll just put a extra layer. And go down to make sure that everything is nice and dark. Oops. Wait, is that going to even work? Yeah, that gives them a 2 area to spawn. So, that should be good. Maybe what I could do is somehow be too difficult and not enough of a benefit. Don't know why we have caps lock on. So what I'm gonna do right now is test to see if this works. Ooh. I'll fix that. So would I have ever noticed that? Should have. So I think they'll still spawn since basically I'm not here, since I'm in creative. I think. Why is it so bright there? Maybe they won't. Could be wrong about that. Well, let's go push this guy down so we can get the most spawning rates by killing everybody. There we go. Ooh, that's not good. That's getting a lot of light just coming from me. All the way over there. It's affecting me. Oh, it's probably from this torch. Okay, well I don't think this is gonna work as a test since I'm here, so too bad for that. Kill the witch in here. Oh, hello. Well, that didn't work. Well, I don't think this is gonna work, so... we will cancel that idea. But I think we do know that this is going to work eventually. So. Boom. And then maybe what I can do, I can see if there's any spawning by putting a lock on here, per se. Which should work. By doing this. Where'd my repeaters go? Did I use them all? Good. I think I used them all. Okay. So if I do this and this, yes. Can't do anything. Okay. It should work, and this will lock if any of these, maybe, go. It'll lock this mechanism. I don't know how far this will travel, but... wait like 5 minutes and then, oops, I killed, nope, almost killed myself. I've got armor on, otherwise I would have. Wait, I got XP? Oh, was that from that skeleton? I was like, what's that from? So, it shouldn't take too long for that to happen. I will be back in like 5 minutes. Okay, so I tested it and it won't work because when you fire this block, it's not working. So if you had something like this, oh, it still doesn't work. Might need a repeater to it, and then it might work. I don't know. I don't have enough repeaters, as you can see. So I think I'm going to just try, at least, to do this. Because I know that'll work, but then it'll be really slow getting there. Whoops. Nope, need to do it one more. Now that should work. Right? No, it doesn't. Never mind. You need a repeater there. And then some way to catch the signal with the limited supplies that I have. Oh, easy. And that way it'll retract, but it'll still leave this one out. So, I'll leave that. And I will be back in another few minutes. They spawn just about perfectly when I'm here, which is nice. So I can watch them and they still spawn. And when I'm in my castle, it's still fine. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, so I am just trying to find out if this works. So we'll stay at a good distance and I'm just going to wait. I lit up the rest of the thing so nothing else can spawn except for in this area. So we'll have to see if this works at all. I don't know. I will be back in a while and tell you how it goes. See ya. Okay, so I did test to make sure that something can spawn in a too tall area with pressure plates, because I just wasn't getting anything, and as you can see, it does work. It's really fun to knock them over. Goodbye. A lot of noise. So I will continue with the idea and just make it bigger, because it's obviously not big enough to test, because I'm not getting anything. So we will keep moving with that. I was testing. I did a lot to try to find out if it was working or not. So I put a bunch of torches, and because of the fact that you don't lose any when you go into creative, I'm just gonna destroy them in creative, because then you don't get them back anyways. But I was really having a hard time testing, because I couldn't get anything to register if it, come on. So go into creative and get one. I don't even need that. And I was just having a hard time testing. Like, I kept trying different ways to do it, and I guess I just didn't have enough space. And also, the reason I did it above the ocean, nothing can spawn there except for on that platform. So you get the best spawning rates. My mouse has been acting up a little bit. It's not a very strong receiver, and so when you have it even the slightest distance away from the computer, did I just make a hole? Yes. So I will just continue with that, continue collecting, and maybe eventually we can start seeing some stuff spawn in there, or hearing it. Come on. So I'll finish this and be back. Okay, so I think I'm gonna finish this episode by making my slime spawning area larger. My mouse is really acting up. Some days it does, and sometimes it doesn't. The reason I go back is because otherwise you don't have enough speed, and it'll send me back to my item sorter, and, well, half kills me. So, it's got enough. As you can see, this isn't a whole lot of spawning space, but it's good enough for me, but I do want it bigger. So we need to find the corner, just like right there. And once we define the four corners, we can just make it we do this. It'll make it easier to see from above, I think. And since it's allowed to be light, okay. Oh, got one more corner to define. Uh-oh. Oh, that worked. Have some conflict with the rest of that stuff, but not a ton. And I've got 3 empty buckets, so if we have a little bit of a problem, I'll be fine. So 1, 2, I don't know how that's, oh yeah, that's in line. Basically I'm just going to make a rough outline with all this stuff. Where'd it go? Oh, didn't put it there. And then I'll kind of just know where it is, and I can keep building up multiple layers. And increase the space, because that's like the main deciding factor of how many pistons I can make, is how many. Whoops. Now that's going to be a problem. So we'll have to make like a doorway. It'll be easy to get through, because I go in this area a lot. Nice. Oh, great. So once we define this, we can just keep going up and up and up. So I'm probably Idiot. I should have known that it was there. I dug the hole. Well, let's just go sit in a hole that's... So I'm gonna do this and I'll be back. I'm kind of running out of projects. I'm gonna try to make something for my bed so that it'll open up when I have to go to sleep and close when I don't have to. But I want to finish some of the trap first, the mob trap. So where was the other corner on here? I'll stick that there just so I know. And then we can fill this in because that's gonna ruin our spawning space. We have to leave some of the redstone contraptions. So we will do that, and we'll just move this for if we need, well, if I fall in lava and I need to put myself out, is really what that is. Okay, well, I will be back and I'll have this layer done and the next. Okay, everyone, I did finish. This is the middle layer. I already got slime to spawn in it. The upper layer. And they cannot spawn where there's torches, so I tried to put them all on the walls. Oops. And keep the block light above 6 because they can still spawn when it's bright. And then we've got, of course, the lower level. Block light of 8. 8. 8. Yep, that's good. You just don't want it to let it get to 6. So if you walk away, you might even be able to get one, but we won't waste our time doing that, because knowing me, it won't happen. Ran a little bit into the so this is part of it, so they just won't be able to spawn there. But other than that, it's fine. And slowly I'm getting rid of this thing. Very slowly, but I am making progress. So that's what I've done so far. I'll probably make a few more layers eventually, but not yet. I think this will suffice for now, because I don't have enough iron to make enough pistons to use more. Basically, I just need to keep mining. That's where I need to spend most of my time. So it worked. The last time I sent it up, it came right back down with everything still in it. Is a problem in that whenever I open this chest, this light turns on. So you can kind of see it. It never turns off until I close the lid, and then it'll be able to turn off. Come on. Okay, whatever. I should have done that before I put stuff in it, but it goes off every once in a while. 1.8 is coming out soon, because they just came out with the pre-release. I'm not using it. I'm using 14W34C still. I'll just upgrade to the 1.8. I don't like snapshots, so I found one that didn't give me too many bugs, so I'm using it. I've got a decent amount of stone, which I then of course turn into stone bricks for any projects for the castle. I still haven't come up with a good idea of how to do this thing. Still don't know. Looks dumb like that. So please give me any ideas, or I'm just gonna make them square. Whoops. So I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Pretty much. Please, if you have any ideas of what I should do, tell me, because I will be willing to listen. Well, this will be it, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to me and give me any ideas, because ideas for projects, ideas for just simple things, how to make something look better. Whatever. Thank you guys.